Boo! Okay, just get into it. I need to just wake up. I feel like I'm still asleep. Am I still asleep? Should I just not do this right now? Should I wait? Is that a possibility? I should really not wait, because I'm not gonna do it then. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video and back to Dream Machine Creations. And in today's video, I'm redesigning a character in 4 different styles. This character is inspired by Lust from the 7 Deadly Sins. It is a female character, so I actually had a lot of difficulty with this one. I do not draw a lot of female anatomy, and it was very interesting and difficult. It was difficult. But overall, I'm extremely happy with how everything turned out. And since we've got a lot to cover today, I don't want to make the intro too long. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. So the first design that I did was the 1920s design, you know, the cartoon from the 1920s. Basically, this one had a lot of round shapes and a very conservative design. The limbs, the best way I could describe it was like rubbery limbs with giant, you know, hands and feet attached to it. I did try to keep the feet relatively small since this was still a female character, and you know, like back in the day they would design female characters as a very petite and small feminine character. The color scheme was primarily whites, grays and blacks because, you know, that's the style. That's kind of like what the TVs looked like back in the day, black and white. To give it that mystical, spooky feeling, I added some swirls to the background and also these like spooky, very creepy trees.
We run and go still every time. Whatever it is, I keep on trying. 'Cause it ain't hard to forgive when you know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call it your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a kill.
Next up, I did the modern cartoon. Now this one took me around 3 hours, which was one of the artworks that took the longest. And basically I could really lean into like the femininity of this design because although, you know, a lot of the things had been stylized, the anatomy was relatively realistic. Something that I also tried to lean into is having those bright and vibrant colors and also like blocked in shadows and highlights because that's just kind of the design, you know, that they would take for these modern cartoons.
Don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy tale. I don't need no.
Next up was the realistic design, and this one took me around 2 hours to create. For this design, I tried to keep the proportions very realistic, so I used a lot of reference, and I tried to focus more on the composition of the character and like the overall scene, rather than like having it be stylized. I do have to admit though that I did have some difficulties with this design, especially the nose. I feel like I redrew the nose a couple hundred times because I just couldn't get it to fit the face properly. But in the end, I was really happy with how this design turned out. Finally was the comic book design, and this one took me around 1.5 hours, and I am absolutely in love with this one. This is definitely one of my favorites. I wanted this one to have a very edgy design and also try to remain to a very monotone panel color scheme. Yes. I love how the blocked in shadows and colors and the hatching style, they all just complement each other so well. I love how this one turned out.
Still I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to kill a dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy still every time. Whatever it is, I keep on trying. 'Cause it ain't hard to forgive when you know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to kill a dragon for me.
But before I show you all of the final results side by side so you can compare them for yourself, I would just like to say that this was an incredible experience. I had so much fun recreating these styles, and I feel like it's a great way to grow as an artist because you try these different styles and you see how you would approach them in your own unique way. This is definitely something I would recommend to someone trying to find their own artistic style, because you can really see what you have a lot of fun with, and that's really what art's about, you know, having fun with what you're creating. And I did have a lot of fun with all of these styles, and although the comic book one is my favorite, the other ones turned out very beautiful and I had a lot of fun. With that being said, here's a look at the final results.
If you're here or you're out there, do you wanna be out there? You listen to me. I just need this.
But that is all that I've got for you guys today. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to leave a like down below. And also give me a comment telling me which of these artworks were your favorite. I would love to hear the feedback. I really did put in a lot of effort into creating these, and each and every design I tried to do something original and different. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had as much fun watching this as I had creating them. Have a blessed week. Always be creative, stay artistic, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.